Oh, jeez. Oh my god. This is so hard. What the fuck? Okay, so today I'm back at Bouldering Project in Tempe for a solo session. I'm just gonna try some climbs, see how it goes. Nobody wanted to climb today, so I'm just gonna set up the tripod and get some climbs in. It's pretty crowded because they got some new sets up today, but try some purples, blacks, blues, maybe pinks, and see how it feels. All right. So after warming up for a while, I decided to start with this black V4 to V6, which starts with a really big dyno. I've done it before and I was able to flash it the first time. Today I was able to stick the dyno pretty easily, and then there's a crimp on this volume that you can't really see, and you're supposed to use it to lock in this knee bar. But as you can see, I'm struggling because my foot was too far away, and so I never quite got the knee bar. And then grabbing onto this volume felt really insecure. I was able to adjust and still get it, but it was a close one. It was a fight. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Since that first climb went relatively well, I decided to move on to this other black V4 to V6 that I had tried the previous session but kept falling on this move. Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah. Never stuck that move. Okay. So for some reason, I think I'm really bad at holding and catching slopey holds. But for this next attempt, I decided to really focus on keeping that left hand and not bringing my right foot up, as I think that gave me too much momentum. Oh, okay. So I was able to finally stick it and control it. And from here, the rest of the climb was actually fairly straightforward. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult. But I really like high heel hooks and heel hooks in general, so I had no issue with the rest of this, and probably didn't even need this undercling if I didn't want it, but the rest of it flowed really well. Happy with this end. I'm gonna try this other black here, in keeping with the sloper theme. So we start one hand here on this undercling, one hand here on this right hand. First move's a bump to this jug, mini jug, and then left cross, and it's kind of like a mantle, like you work your way up into this mantle, and then sketchy, not so good holds at the top. But yeah, ABV, always be brushing, always be brushing, and then low expectations. Feeling not so great today, kind of hungover. We had a little party last night to celebrate getting married. A lot of chalk on these, that's encouraging. All right, let's see here. Up with the right hand, get the cross. Out right hand to the foot, high left foot to the jug, pull up. Just gonna feel it out. None of those, I should be able to flash those thoughts, not today. Should have fun. Okay, that's chill. Moving right along, I decided to check out these new slab climbs. This black and this blue were both set in a very similar location and similar way, and I wanted to see how they would feel. I thought the blue might actually feel a little bit better despite it being a higher grade range, and so I started with that one. Like a really high foot. No interest. So it was a very high foot, but the rock over actually felt pretty chill, and then you kind of come into a pistol squat, which felt pretty intense, but I'm actually pretty good with the right leg pistol squats, not left. And then I didn't realize the ending was going to be so tricky. So you can see I spent a lot of time here trying to figure out what to do, and I didn't want to blow my flash attempt, but I'm really stuck. I thought I would be able to balance much easier on this volume because it is large, but the wall is kind of pushing you out, and after you get through these crimps, which I really like, you get to this nub that you have to try to figure out how to hold. And I guess you match and trust this dual text foot and fall over into a shoulder, but I had no chance at this. After falling in my flash attempt, I gave it a quick analysis and decided that was probably the beta. And so I tried brushing this nub to see if I could get anything more out of it, and then just wanted to try it again from the bottom. After a second unsuccessful attempt, I decided, let me just climb up there using the down climb jugs and just see if I can even get into the finish position, because it felt really unlikely for me. And I don't know if it's a height thing or a shoulder strength thing, but I just wanted to see if there was any chance if I stuck the move, if I could finish it. What? I don't know if I could even match this. What? No. Alright. It's like, even when I use the down climb jug to get into the finish position, I can't hold it or match it, so I'm gonna move on. So that last blue slab kind of slowed down the momentum, and I already wasn't feeling great, but I decided to try this blue climb that had called out to me, but I figured it was going to be on the higher end of the range, just because I looked at it and touched it and it didn't seem very possible. At least the start felt like it would be really hard, but the middle and maybe even the top seemed like something maybe I would be able to do. And I didn't make much progress. I only gave like a couple of attempts, and it wasn't a great attempt, but I figured I'd keep it in just because that's how it goes sometimes, and wanted to share the whole session. So I tried moving in from a couple moves from the start just to see if I could climb into it at all. And these moves felt okay, but just wasn't feeling it today, and that's okay. Sometimes that's how it goes. It's not always going to feel great, and not all climbs are going to feel great, but I figured I'd show the footage anyways, even though it's a little embarrassing. Big move. After that disappointing boulder, I moved on to another one that would also shut me down. This was a pretty hard boulder that I haven't seen anyone do, and I'd avoid trying, and I don't know, figured I'd touch it, and it went okay. I was able to do, 2 moves? And that's just how it goes, you know. Social media, YouTube, it's all about the sends, but more often than not, it looks like. Oh my god! This boulder is so hard. What the fuck? Man, I'm gonna get shut down back here. I mean, I'm not trying like max effort, but they're not even letting me climb into them. I guess I don't have to whisper anymore, but yeah, it's rough back here. I have to drop down to some purples. Oh, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. So I think Emily tried this purple one, and she said she got shut down on it, so let's take a look. So it's kind of stemmy and weird. Jesus, it's a really small pocket. Okay. Okay. This is where it gets tricky, I think. This is. Oh. Okay. Oh, not graceful. These holds are. This is pretty good. I think this one's pretty juggy. I'm still a little tired from that last purple, but this one's more vertical, so hopefully less powerful. Let's see. Man, these holes look like they suck. I feel like the back room's a little sandbagged here. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna grab that. What's the best position here? Like a knee bar start? Okay. Oh, some of my least favorite holds here. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's not very good. That's better. Oh, okay. Alright. Yikes. I think I'm tired. I can't all be that hard. Okay. And that's where I decided to call the session. I was getting pretty tired and starting to complain more. That's how you usually know. In the background, you can watch me fumble around on this black V4 to V6 that I also didn't make much progress on, and I don't know, just having kind of a rough day, not a lot of energy. Like I said, we were up pretty late the night before, had some drinks. We were celebrating getting married, so that was a cool night. But yeah, I wasn't feeling great today, and so climbing wasn't all that great, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Was split on whether I should make a video, whether I should even record, but you know, still climbs. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and look forward to the next one. Thanks.